Welcome to Bloody Flicks. I'm your host, Pete.
I'm Kyle, and we talk about all things bloody.
And today we're going to review the movie
Piggy.
Piggy. So I found this movie called Piggy, and I figured why not. I bought this and our last video, the Killer Bears one at Walmart, each $10, $9.99, and I figured why not try these movies out. So this is on our weird movie montage that we watched the last couple of days.
Yeah, we're on a bad stretch of movies here.
So yeah, usually if Walmart has some of my online friends that are movie creators and directors and producers stuff, they do make some movies that actually make it to Walmart, places like that, and I try to find them. But when I can't find movies like that, I find random goofy ones that I'm like, you know what, for $10 I'm gonna try it. My luck is not very good in that department, as if you watch the other reviews we just posted. And so this one's called Piggy. I like this one a little better than you do, a little bit. So our roles are reversed in the last two movies. The cover is as you can see, is a chunkier girl with a knife that looks to be about high school age. And you said she's actually how old? You looked it up?
Yeah, in real life she's like 37.
Which is pretty impressive that she looks that young. So, yeah. But, so she's an overweight girl. High schoolish, I'm guessing, maybe early college, who her dad and her dad's overweight, and her mom and dad own a butcher shop.
Yep.
And it's not doing so well around town. Everybody goes to the new butcher shop, and she gets made fun of. Clearly, right off the bat, you see one of the friends in the group that makes fun of her is an old friend. We've all had that throughout our life, where we had a friend who went to the popular side and you're not as friends with anymore. So right away, you see the one friend who, every time they make fun, you could tell that she feels bad, but she still hangs with the preppier people. So that was cool. They live in just a basic, regular house. It is subtitled, which I do like. So reading the subtitles, I did like that. They didn't do any stupid dub overs.
Yeah,
dub overs.
This is a Spanish movie.
So I was okay reading the subtitles, which was cool. The premise of the movie was pretty good in my eyes. They did some goofy stuff, like throwing a character in there. But what did you think of Piggy as a movie? Because she's a young girl that gets picked on. She goes swimming, usually at the river, because at the pool she gets made fun of for wearing a bathing suit. She ends up actually going to the pool when they're closed. The lifeguard's missing. The waitress is missing. And she swims. Well, there's been a murder. And they're asking the girl Piggy, what was her name? Sarah. They're asking Sarah what her name is. Or not what her name is, but what's going on. She doesn't know. To find out there's a random killer that somehow likes Sarah, doesn't kill her, feels sorry for her, but is killing people that are affecting her. So that's the kind of weird twist. What did you think about the whole premise of the movie?
It was okay. I mean, you do feel bad for Sarah, getting picked on.
Oh yeah, we've all been there.
Yeah. And her parents, like they don't seem that well. Her mom is about just as bad as the girls bullying her.
Well, the mom's trying to keep the house together because the dad's lackadaisical. He's like, do whatever you want type attitude.
But like the mom kind of puts her down too, and
her mom wants to lose weight. Even about how she eats.
Even her little brother kind of puts her down a little too. You do feel sorry for her. I mean, yeah,
which they did a good job. That's what you're supposed to do, is feel sorry for her.
Story wise, it's okay. There was a few times where I was on my phone, and because there was nothing that really kept my interest. it's supposed to be a horror of and there really isn't that much horror in it or scary parts. It's almost like kind of remind me of just an episode of SVU where they're just trying to find.
Okay, we're not quite bad, but you like kills though. And I told you won't like this movie as much as I did because I knew the kills weren't there. Like the other movie, even though it sucked, had a lot of kills. This one's more makes your mind think why.
Yeah.
Because they have a stranger in there that he's at the pool and he ends up killing both the waitress and the lifeguard. And actually when Piggy or Sarah's swimming in the pool, she swims by it, but it's dirty water because obviously it's, not an actual swimming pool for their country. And you see the guy who's tied to a chair dead in the water, but she can't see because
we can see it,
but she didn't see it. When she was swimming. So, and then of course the cops find it. But all the kills, he does. So it's not her doing the kills. You have this random guy doing the kills. We don't know why. All we know is that he feels bad for her, likes her, whatever the reason is.
Well, then later on in the movie, it kind of feels like the guy kind of like wants to have like a sexual relationship with her.
And come across that way, yes. Yeah. Which kind of got creepy.
Yeah.
Awkward.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, you're like 40 and she's like 16.
He looked like he belonged in the hills of Virginia or something. But ding 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 ding, had like a little deliverance thing.
Yeah.
Like his look. But yeah, so everything's okay except for that part. I'm like, okay, where does this random guy come from and why is he killing? We don't even know why he's killing. I'm assuming this because he had the past that she had being picked on and stuff. We don't know. There's part where the guy comes in the girl's house, kills the dad.
No, he didn't kill her dad, I don't think. I think he just beat the shit out of him.
Well, you assume he killed the dad, kills the mom, well, almost tried to kill the brother. She begs him no, so he doesn't kill the brother. By the end of the movie, he gets Piggy to go with him to because all of her teenage friends are missing, so they're questioning Sarah, right? So when one mom's yelling, "Where's my daughter?" There's a big fight between the moms, and then Sarah's mom's like lets her have it. She's badass. Sarah's mom's badass. She whips some ass. So by the end of the movie, they're in this barn, and the one guy.
No, it wasn't a barn. It looked like a
kind of like an old factory, like an animal factory kind of barn type slash, like where they kill animals one time.
Yeah.
Because it had hooks and stuff, but yet it's still that kind of a barn feel. It was weird. And Sarah finds out her two friends, the one that made fun of her and her old friend, are still alive, which kind of threw me off. I'm like, okay, they're still alive, but why?
Because I think he wanted her to do it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. So I think the killer wanted Sarah to become a killer like him, and then there was a kind of thing between them. And then at the end, Sarah gets her shotgun, points it at her friends, and then what happens?
She just shoots the chain that they're hanging up from.
Chain rope, whatever it was. Yeah, it was like, and they escape. It was really kind of weird. That guy threw me off. Like, if they would have had Sarah do the killing, I think like her just go nuts and randomly kill people, I think it'd be a cooler movie. Or explain more why the guy, like if the guy would have had a flashback scene that he used to get picked on when he's a kid, okay, maybe I can see, why he's kind of has attraction towards the Piggy. But properly titled, because they call her Piggy a lot. They make online posts saying Piggy, the three pigs, and about her and her family. Kills. What would you say about the kills? Not great.
They were all cutaway. Like
they're more like cutaway, psychological. Like
like you got a picture of what the outcome looked like.
They're trying to make you in your head picture what happened, which it does work to an extent, but you couldn't really. There's really no blood or guts or kills by any means. So for the movie Piggy, what would you? Because there is a good story, lacking the kills. More psychological, so right away you want kills because that's just that's how you like movies. So, what would you rank the movie Piggy, which actually says on the back here? You want to go ahead and read that there?
A visceral blend of Carrie and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Neither one.
How is it like Carrie when there's no like supernatural shit going on?
Because Carrie got bullied.
Okay, that's the only part that I can see that. But what about Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Besides the bullying of Carrie, there's no other Carrie part in this, and definitely
There ain't no Texas.
So they keep putting these things on these movies that don't even match the movie at all. Because I honestly had to read the back of the movie. I just see the cover and go, I'll take a chance. But so that's 2 movies now that we've had all these claims that are not even close. What do you think of characters? What do you think about the characters in the movie? I thought the girl Sarah, I thought that played Piggy. I thought, I thought her character was good. I like the mom. I like the dad. Like she had to sneak around because she was sneaking food because her mom was saying she's overweight. She snuck her dad's cell phone to try to find her phone because the killer takes the cell phones. Then they all go to witch hunt in the woods, and you see the guy there a little bit.
They were okay. I mean,
It's like they were missing 1 or 2 scenes that they could have made it like you, like pay attention a little more, like get it a little more.
besides, Sarah, the killer was he was kind of interesting because you're like, you don't know nothing about him, so it's like, okay. But outside of them two, the mom, just typical bitch mom. Dad could give 2 shits less. Like he just didn't care at all. The little brother was kind of funny. He
Ran out of toilet paper.
Yeah.
Or whatever that's what he said. But
he goes and takes the shit, and he's like, "I'm out of toilet paper," and
he has to sticky acid back to his room because there's no toilet paper. But there wasn't many fun. That's about the only funny part.
Yeah.
When the kid runs out of toilet paper for some reason, because there wasn't any funny parts to it. There's no nudity in it that I can remember.
Well, kind of through the shower glass.
Well, yeah, because the girl character Piggy takes a shower.
Yeah.
But which is weird because she looks young, and I'm like this going, I don't want to see I don't know in their country if they can have underage people or not, but I don't want to see that. So I immediately went this, going, okay, scene over yet? Okay, scene's over, because that threw me off. But then find out that she's 40-some years old, so that helped. But yeah, that threw me off because I don't know in their countries what their age things are, so it freaked me out there a little bit. What would you say as the movie over a whole? What would you give in our Bloody Flicks rankings? Of course, 1 is
one-time watch,
and 2 is
not bad,
3 is
good,
and 4
really good,
and 5 blood drops is
almost perfect.
What would you rank in our ranking, Bloody Flicks ranking system of the movie Piggy?
I'd give it a 2.
I thought you were gonna go with 1.
I would probably watch this again. It's not something that I'd have to go, I got to see it again, but I'd probably watch this again. But, other than that, it was okay. Like I said, I get where they were going, but if you're going to, have this guy kill people, at least show something. Because most of the time, it's like you didn't even know what, he beats the shit out of the dad and then curb stomps him. And then
That's why I thought he killed him.
Yeah, and then his mom, he just kind of backhanded her, and then she's laying on the ground. She was still alive when she left. She just passed out. So
yeah, she was hurt, but she was alive. Yeah,
and then
I don't know if they did that for ratings or not. Those are soft kills. I call them soft kills.
Could be
for ratings or possibility. I don't know, but
yeah, I'd give it 2 blood drops.
I'm surprised. I thought you were going to give it 1.
No.
Yeah, I would give this 2 blood drops. Not bad. I would probably watch it again. It'd be one of those times where you watched every other movie so many times you don't know what to watch. You're like, you know what? I haven't seen this in a year and a half. Fuck it, let's put this in, and I'll probably be on my phone most of the time.
Yeah, or a good background movie.
I was not on my phone. Unlike the Killer Bears one, I was on my phone a lot. This one, I actually was not on my phone. The story kept me into it. I didn't understand how the guy and all that bullshit, but the story actually kept me into it. For story-wise, I would give it 2 blood drops. I think it could have been good had they upped the kills and kind of explained the guy a little more. It could have been a possible 3, but I mean, good effort, okay story. Kills could have been, but I don't know what the rating system is and how that worked. But all I want to know is how they get these movies to Walmart and other stores. Because there are better movies that I've seen on the internet that should be out the stores versus some of these. But hey, it's not bad. So, but anyway, it's an instant horror classic. It says on the front. Would you call this an instant horror classic?
No.
Yeah, it's definitely not that. It's definitely not a cross between Texas Chainsaw and Carrie. besides the picking on or whatever. But they did not throw tampons at her.
But the only thing that I could think of that would make a Texas Chainsaw is maybe the butcher shop or the slaughterhouse that they were.
Not even close.
But
Not even.
But
They
other
didn't
than that-
specify which Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
yeah.
I don't know. They just throw shit on the box. But anyway, until next time.
Stay bloody.